Welcome to Cook with Sonali. Today I am going to make bread with potato stuffing roll. So let's quickly go through the ingredients. In a karai, add 2 tablespoons oil and let it heat. Once the oil is hot, then add chopped onion, green chili and stir it. Cook it medium to high flame until the onion turns translucent. Now add chopped capsicum and chopped tomatoes. Stir it well and let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now add cumin powder, dry mango powder, salt to taste and little bit turmeric powder. Mix it well and cook it medium to low flame for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now time to add mashed potato into it. Then add chopped coriander leaves and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Mix it nicely and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon of butter and again mix it nicely. Now see, aloo mixture is ready. Now I will take it out on a plate and let it cool down completely. Now trim the edges of bread slices. Likewise, I will do the same thing with other pieces. Bread slices are ready. I will keep it aside. Now in a bowl, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of corn flour, then add water. Mix it nicely until no lumps are there. The corn flour mixture should be moderate, not too much thick or not too thin. Now I'll keep it aside. Now take a bread slice, then slightly dip into the corn flour water. Squeeze out all the water with the help of your hand. Now take some portions of potato mixture and make a shape of roll. Now I will roll it out with breadcrumbs. Now keep it aside. Likewise, I will do the same thing with other pieces. Now see, all the bread potato rolls are ready. Now we'll go for the deep fry. Heat oil in karai. Once the oil is enough hot, then add bread rolls one by one. Cook it medium to high flame until it turns golden brown. Now flip it and cook other part also. Once both the sides are turns golden brown, then take it out on paper towel so all excess oil is soaked up. Now I will do the same thing with other veggies.
Now see, bread potato stuffing roll is ready. Serve it hot with green chutney or tomato sauce. Today I am going to make egg chop or dinner chop. This snacks is perfect for evening on rainy seasons. So let's have a look at the ingredients.
Heat oil in the large skillet. Once the oil is hot, then add onion, ginger garlic paste and green chili. Little bit salt. Saute for a couple of minutes until the onion turns soft and golden brown. Once the onion turns light golden brown, I will add cumin powder, garam masala. Mix it well. Now I will go to add mashed potato into it. Then add chopped coriander leaves and lemon juice. Mix all those ingredients nicely and cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Once it's done, then let it cool down completely. Meanwhile, crack the egg in a bowl. Add corn flour into it and mix it well until no lumps are there. I will make the paste like pancake batter. Once it's done, I will keep it aside. Now time to make chop. Take half egg in your hand palm and cover the potato mixture into the egg. Make sure you shape it in the form of an egg. Now I will make another piece. Again cover it. Likewise I will make all the pieces. Once all the egg pieces are done, then dip the egg chop into egg mixture and roll it with breadcrumbs. So that it covers all the side of egg chop. I will do the exact same thing with the other pieces also. Now it's ready for frying. Heat oil in the large skillet. Once the oil is enough hot, then add egg chop one by one. Cook for medium flame until turns golden brown. Now see, delicious egg chop is almost ready. I will take it out on paper towel.
Hope you will try this out and let me know how it turns out for you.
Today I am going to make bread pizza. The kids love this recipe a lot. So let's have a look at the ingredients. In a bowl, add chopped onion, chopped green bell pepper, chopped red bell pepper, chopped tomatoes and chopped carrot pieces. Then add salt, black pepper powder, oregano and red chili flakes. Mix it nicely along with all the ingredients. Now see, pizza topping is ready. I will keep it aside. Now time to toast our bread. Heat tawa. Add butter into bread slice. Then toast it. I am using brown bread. You can use any kind of bread. Toast the bread on both sides. Once both the sides are nicely toasted, then apply some tomato ketchup or pizza sauce. Now add vegetable mixture into this bread. Then sprinkle some grated cheese. Again add little bit veggies. Now cover with lid and cook it low flame until the cheese are nicely melted. Once the cheese are nicely melted, then turn off the gas flame and remove the cover. See, delicious pizza is ready. Now I will cut the pizza into pizza cutter. And serve it hot. Now see, delicious homemade bread pizza is ready. Today I am going to make mirchi vada or mirchi bhaji. It is very famous at Jodhpur in Rajasthan. So let's have a look at the ingredients. For filling we need 5. For butter we need. At first vertically cut a slit with sharp knife and remove the seeds with your hand. Keep it aside. Likewise, I will do all the same things with other chilies. See, chilies are ready. Take it aside. Now take a bowl with mashed potatoes. Now add all filling ingredients like red chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, dry mango powder, chopped coriander leaves and salt to taste. Add half teaspoon mustard oil. Mix it nicely along with all the ingredients with your hand. Make sure your hand must be clean. Now potato filling is ready. Take it aside. Now take another bowl. Add 1 cup of gram flour. Then add 1 pinch of baking powder, salt to taste and half tablespoon of red chili powder. Mix it nicely along with all the ingredients. Now add water slowly and make a thick batter. Whisk them nicely until no lumps are there. The consistency should be pancake batter. Once the butter are ready, then set it aside. Now take a chili and potato stuffs. Fill the chilies with potato mixture. Likewise, I will fill all the chilies. Now see, it's ready. Once it's done, then I will go for the deep fry. Meanwhile, heat oil on a large skillet. Once the oil is enough hot, then dip the chilies into the butter. Make sure all sides are nicely coated. Now dip into the hot oil. Cook it medium flame until both sides are turned golden brown. Once the both sides are turned golden brown, then I will take it out on paper towel. Now I will do the same things with other chilies. See, delicious Rajasthani mirchi vada is ready. Today I am going to make aloo tikki burger. So let's have a look at the ingredients. For the topping and buns we need. At first we need a bowl. Add mashed potatoes, green peas, coriander leaves, green chilies, ginger paste, red chili powder, chaat masala, lemon juice and salt to taste. Mix it nicely along with all the ingredients and make like a dough. Now I am using my hand. Make sure your hand must be clean. Potato mixture is ready. Out of this mixture, I will make a shape of patty. Now see, patty is ready. Likewise, I will make all the pieces. Once the patty is ready, and coat it nicely with breadcrumbs. Make a round shape. Now see, patty is ready. Likewise, I will make all the pieces. Now heat oil in tawa. Once the oil is enough hot, then add patty one by one. I will do the patty shallow fry. If you want, you can make it deep fry. Cook it in medium flame until patty turns golden brown. Once the both sides turns golden brown, then I will take it out on paper towel. Now see, crispy delicious aloo tikki is ready. I will take it out paper towel so all excess oil is soaked up. Meanwhile, I will apply butter on bun. Then toast it and warm the patty. Into this I will add slices cheese. Once the cheese is little bit melted, then I will take it out. Burger toast is ready. Into this burger apply some coriander chutney. Then add lettuce leaf. Then add little bit salt, pepper powder and cheese potatoes. Then add tomato slices and cucumber slices. Again add little bit salt and little bit black pepper powder. On the top of the burger I will add some tomato ketchup. Then cover it. Now see, delicious aloo tikki burger is ready.
Welcome to Cook with Sonali. Today I am going to make onion rings. It is very easy, quick and delicious mouth-watering snacks recipe. So let's have a look at the ingredients.
At first cut the onion into ring size. The ring, not too thick or not too thin. Likewise, I will make all the ring. Once the ring is complete, then I will leave it aside and take a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons corn flour, and 2 tablespoons besan and gram flour. Now I will add half tablespoon of red chili powder, salt to taste, and 1 pinch of baking powder. Mix all ingredients nicely.
Add water slowly and keep stirring and make a paste. The paste should be moderate, not too thick or not too thin.
Now see the butter consistency.
Once the paste is ready, then dip the onion pieces one by one.
Now take it out and coat it with breadcrumbs. Likewise, I will add all the onion pieces and then nicely coat it with breadcrumbs. Once the onion rings coated completely, then I will keep it aside for about 10 minutes.
Meanwhile, heat oil in large skillet. Once the oil is enough hot, then add onion pieces one by one. And cook it medium flame until it turns golden brown. Once the onion pieces turns golden brown, then I will flip it and cook it other side also.
Now see, onion pieces are light golden brown. Now I will take it out on paper towel.
So all excess oil soaked up. Now see, onion rings are ready. Serve with hot green chutney and tomato sauce. Hope you will try this out and let me know in comment section below. You can check my website cookwithsonali.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes.